It's time for us to welcome in Karen Sweet O'Neill from KSO Insurance Solutions at 1708 Vestal Parkway East. Karen, good morning.
Good morning, Raj. How are you?
Very well, thank you. We're doing okay. We're hanging in, and
Very good.
can you believe we're in the middle part of March already?
I cannot.
Wow.
I know.
It is flying by. And with that, people, of course, from the time as a turn of the calendar year, need to take a look at health coverage, some things to be concerned about as we get another year older in the calendar. And one of those is long-term care insurance. Now, it can be expensive, but there are some ways to kind of augment that with additional situations that may be better for people. What can you tell us about some of the options and the hybrid opportunities?
Well, you're right, Raj. It can be expensive, and depending on when you go to purchase long-term care insurance, that's one of the biggest expenses. The younger you are when you purchase it, the less it's going to cost, because the insurance company figures the longer the period of time you're going to pay those premiums.
Sure.
Before you may need it, if you ever do. And again, long-term care in itself, if you need any kind of care that isn't covered by your health insurance policy, which long-term care typically isn't, whether it's home health care, assisted living, or nursing home, it's just outrageously expensive. So in order to protect yourself from that bill that only you're going to be able to pay if you don't have the insurance, you need to look at, what are my options here? Can I do anything else? Can I purchase anything else besides long-term care insurance that's going to protect me from that very large, potentially very large bill? And one of the things that you can do is you can look at purchasing a hybrid policy. And hybrid policies are very popular. They're very much usable by the clients. And I'm personally a very big fan of those. And they come in a lot of different types and benefits. But for one, you buy a policy and it combines perhaps some chronic illness or long-term care coverage with a life insurance policy or an annuity. And, in doing so, the product itself is going to provide the client a death benefit for their heirs. And then there's also going to be a pool of money, perhaps, that they can tap into if they need to use it for long-term care insurance, obviously before they pass away. Now, there's all different types of hybrid products, and there's some that don't even medically qualify you for long-term care. So let's talk about that for a second. Let's say that you have an illness that would prohibit you from buying long-term care insurance, because the expectation of you using it might be greater.
Right.
And let's say it's arthritis, severe arthritis. Well, you probably wouldn't be able to be approved for a long-term care policy, but you may be able to be approved for a hybrid life insurance long-term care product if you purchase the product or apply for the product that doesn't underwrite for long-term care.
Mm-hmm.
And so you really need to know your ins and outs of the product, or you aren't going to know that. You need to go to a insurance specialist who's going to know the differences and how you get paid by the product, how you qualify to actually purchase the product, and what happens if you don't use the product. How do you collect your money? And of course, you want to also go to someone who can work with a variety of companies, because you want to be competitive, because let's face it, we have a lot of premium dollars that we're spending to cover ourselves, for different things, a house fire, our car insurance, our life insurance, our long-term care. And so it's nice if you can combine it, but you also don't want to pay a very big premium if you can help it.
So what it does really, it gives you other opportunities, more bang for your buck, basically overall then, right?
It could.
Yep.
It certainly could. So, and it's not a one-size-fits-all. You really should look at both ways, so you know exactly what you're covered for in the event that you had to use the insurance.
All right. Now, for people that have questions about this, maybe they've been considering it for a while but have not actually done anything, what do they do to get a chance to talk with you about that?
They can give our office a call at 772-4898, and we'll ask you a couple questions, see what you're looking to do, and bring you in for a consultation. If you don't have a pen handy, you can Google us at KSO Insurance. Our contact information comes up, or right in the yellow Haynes phone book under insurance, we have a display ad.
All right. Again, that number is 772-4898 for KSO Insurance Solutions, 772-4898. And Karen, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the rest of the week.
I hope you do too, and thank you, Rod.
All right. Karen Sweet O'Neill from KSO Insurance Solutions. Again, the number to reach her is 772-4898. Right here with us this morning on WNBF.